Commissioner, sir, introduce yourself.
Okay, my name is Dr. Paddy Emma Iyamu.
Okay, the governor just approved, the engagement of primary teachers. But from our findings, the NUT are saying it should increase to 1,000. So, what is your take?
Okay, first and foremost, I think the first thing to do is to appreciate the magnanimity of the governor for finding it worthy to equip the schools with the 500 teachers. And as I mentioned in my earlier brief, the teachers are going to be in trenches. The employment of the teachers are going to be in trenches. So it's not the end of the road. Once we continually carry out our needs assessment, we'll fill the classrooms with the required number of teachers. The governor is committed. The governor has given the mandate, but we have to take it in tranches based on the needs assessment. We're going to be conducting the biometrics across all these schools so that we can also fizzle out the era of ghost workers. But some persons are also retiring, some persons are diseased. So we'll clean the books and also bring in fresh hands. So the NUT, I can assure them that they don't have anything to worry about, because the governor is someone who is passionate, who is committed, and who will ensure that our children have enough teachers to pass on the required knowledge. Okay,
before now there was a teacher that was engaged by this government, the past government. They call them star teachers or so. It's a kind of a contract which will be expired by March. I don't know whether it will have.
Okay, those ones are there. We're also doing our own review. The portal is also open to each and every one of them to also apply, and it's a continuous process. Those that are qualified are eligible to be employed as permanent teachers. Those that are not qualified and need to do better will also do a review, an assessment on the way forward.
Okay.
So in every aspect, everyone will be carried along as it were.
Okay. I know you just assume office. Maybe with what you have seen on ground, which other area apart from teaching, which other area are going to focus on?
Infrastructure. Our schools are in a very bad shape. Have stood at this time of the world where schools are in other parts of the world, they are thinking about AI and technological advancement. We still have schools where students sit on the floor to receive lecture. It's barbaric, it's archaic, it's unacceptable. So we're going to be focusing on infrastructural development for the average adult child.
Okay. So, sir, what innovations are you bringing on board?
Good enough. Aside going to school, one thing you should know now with what's happening all over the world, all over the states, in the country, is that people go to school and they graduate without jobs.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing a major torchlighting a major focus on vocational training. Where people go to school, you can learn hairdressing, we'll bring it into the syllabus, or you can learn hairdressing, you can learn GSM repairs, or you can learn bricklaying and other skills to help you in your personal development. So when you are coming out of the school, aside having your certificate, you have something to go into the street and hustle and compete and also be an employer of labor.
Okay. So the SUBEB program,
yes.
Are you going to take it to the next level, like providing PCs for the students now, not only the teachers?
Technological advancement is part of our program, and anything to increase the knowledge in all its entirety is something that we're going to look at. We're going to keep doing review of all the processes and programs that we met, make possible improvements on them, and because as you know, the major benefactor is the adult child, and anything to advance their knowledge base, to advance their well-being, is what this government is very particular about.
So how many schools are we talking about now?
Schools?
Yes. Let's say secondary or primary. How many?
As much as we can, we'll cover them.
No, but how many do we have as secondary schools in the state?
We have over 1,000 schools.
Secondary?
Both primary, secondary, and primary.
Okay.
So the drive is going to be cut across both primary and secondary, because all those schools, all the schools in Edo,
Yes.
houses or takes care of the Edo children. So any child that goes to any Edo school must have that sense of belonging, must have a good infrastructure to learn, must have all the technological apparatus for the overall learning.
So lastly, sir, you recently called on the federal government to support or to have a budget support for the children. So can you explain it?
There's so much you can do when you collaborate.
Okay.
So what we are going to be doing in this government also collaborate. The president has a lot of good programs for the Nigerian students.
Okay.
So we want to align ourselves.
With it.
In the last 8 years, as it were, Edo State was on the other side, PDP, okay, and the center we had APC. We had a situation where books even provided for by the government were not used because they had Asiwaju's face. So what we are doing now is to let them know that we are aligned with the center.
Okay.
So whatever thing you are bringing, we will use it for the Edo child. Whatever programs, whatever policies, whatever grants, whatever supports that's coming from the federal,
Yes.
will trickle down to the last Edo child in Edo State.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Sorry, sir. I would like to ask this question. Private schools in the States, parents have been complaining of, would I call it the extortion or something, how they provide textbook for each class, and after that class, after a child passes through that class, the next child cannot use the textbook.
They will change it.
They will change it and they will make it compulsory for parents to purchase a different textbook entirely. Same textbook, you must buy it again for your next child. So how ready are you going? How prepared are you ready? How prepared are you to be able to get this whole thing together and make those private schools, pull them to their feet to ensure that this trend change?
Okay, it's very simple. We have just come, and there's going to be a lot of reviews. We have our team, and like for instance, I'm meeting with all the private school owners tomorrow.
Okay.
And those are part of the things we're going to discuss.
Okay.
So you can't, exploitation is out of it.
Yes.
And all Edo parents should be rest assured that it's going to be a new dawn.
So about these private schools, do the ministry allow a private school in a flat of a 4-flat building?
Okay, as I said, there's going to be a lot of overhaul in the system.
Okay.
And all mushroom schools will be closed down. We don't, no matter whose ox is done, we don't care. The right thing needs to be done,
yes,
and we'll ensure that it's done.
Standards.
We have to keep up the standards operating level across the education line.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you very much.
Honorable Commissioner. Can you introduce yourself again?
My name is Dr. Paddy Emma,
Okay.
Honorable Commissioner,
Edo State for Education. Thank you, sir.